guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys along to my shopping experience at Shibuya 109. I'm so excited to bring you guys this video because I've been dying to go to Shibuya 109 for like forever. So now that I actually got to go, I'm so excited to bring you this video. If you guys are into J fashion, then you probably know about Shibuya 109. But even if you don't know about Shibuya 109, watch this video and you'll find out what Shibuya 109 is all about. So with that being said, let's dive right into this video. So if you guys don't know, Shibuya 109 is an iconic fashion mall. They have so many clothing stores in this mall. You guys have to go if you're into fashion, especially J fashion. So right when I walked into Shibuya 109, I was greeted by minions, so that's gotta be a good sign. Right when you walk in, they have a list of all the shops that they have in the store, and I'm gonna be going to a select few. So once I figured out which ones I wanted to go to, it was time to go up the escalator. This escalator was pimped out, you guys. Like, it was so colorful. I loved it. So I took the escalator up to the 6th floor because we ended up going to Ank Rouge first. It was pretty small compared to the other Ank Rouge in Lafayette. So I ended up finding this really cute gingham set piece that I thought was so cute. This would be so perfect to wear in the springtime / summertime. They also had this really pretty white ruffle frilly dress on display that I had to show the vlog. I just love the overall aesthetic of Ank Rouge. I feel like it's so pretty, so girly. They had this really cute mirror for when you're trying on the clothes that I just had to show you guys. Then I found this super cool gingham style kind of outfit, but this one was like red plaid, and I was living for this. So overall, I felt like this Ank Rouge was kind of small, and they kind of had just the same things that I saw at the other Ank Rouge at Lafayette. Moving on to the next store, and the next store is Liz Lisa, and if you know about J fashion, then you definitely know about this store. It's just like a super pretty, hyper feminine, girly J fashion brand. So let's see what they got. Coming in clutch, the first thing that I found was this denim colored dress. This was so pretty. I loved the gold detailing on it. Then I found this really pretty cardigan that had really pretty buttons, and the frills on it were perfection. After that, I ended up coming across another dress. This dress was so pretty. I loved how it was like a Peter Pan collar dress. Then I found this top that was really drawing me in because, again, the collar on these tops are just so pretty. Liz Lisa also had a bunch of really cute accessories like these hair bows. I feel like these hair bows could be used on your clothes as well, like it was like interchangeable. So I really love that. After we were done looking at Liz Lisa, I found this other store called Honey Cinnamon, and this store was a bop. So I would say Honey Cinnamon was pretty similar to Ank Rouge in style type, but they did have different items for sale, obviously. That being said, the first thing that caught my eye was this white cardigan. I really love how they have a really frilly collar and then the bows, but they also had pearl detailing, which really sucked me in. So during this time when I was in Japan, gingham was going strong in these J fashion clothing stores. So of course they had some gingham outfits as well on display, which I thought were, again, adorable. So with that being said, I did end up getting a couple things from Honey Cinnamon. Here's my little bag. It was so cute. So the next store that we came across was this store called Rojita. This was like more of like kind of like an emo J fashion brand because they were selling a lot of clothes that had black incorporated. The first thing that caught my eye were these two dresses that they had on display. They were so cute. I just loved all the buttons on them. So the next clothing item that caught my eye was this really pretty kind of like two-piece set that had a really pretty blue button-up shirt with hearts all over it, and then the white skirt that went with it was just so pretty. I would definitely wear this out. And then I was just walking around, and I'm not really sure what store this was in, but they had a Sanrio collab, and they had a bunch of wallets that were Sanrio. I also really enjoyed this quilted kind of leather wallet. I thought this was super pretty. On to the next store, we ended up going to another clothing shop called Secret Honey. This is different than Cinnamon Honey, so don't get it twisted. This store had, again, a lot of different dresses. The dresses that they had on display were really getting to me. This blue dress in particular was super beautiful. I loved the ruffling detailing on the center of the dress. I thought that was so pretty. This black dress that they had was so nice. I wish I would have got it. After I was done browsing at Secret Honey, I ended up coming across this other store called Epine ? Not really sure, but they had so many cute little outfits and little accessories in this store. They ended up having these really cute satin furry purses, and I was in love immediately right when I saw it. This would be the star of the show on your outfit if you were wearing this purse, and I was in love. They also randomly had like a collaboration with Emily in Paris, and they had this shirt that said "we," but side note, I call my dog "we" because my dog is named Ollie. Then last but not least, I ended up finding another store that had a bunch of kind of like gothic Lolita fashion, and these two black dresses were really catching my eye, and I had to show the vlog. Once we were done shopping for clothes, we ended up coming across this Ghostbusters collab cafe that they had going on in the top of Shibuya 109, and obviously we had to check it out. So here's the menu. They had a lot of different things on the menu. They had some food. It was mainly like snacks, but they had a bunch of drinks, but they also had this squishy marshmallow guy that I had to squish. So obviously we had to get a drink from the Ghostbusters store. So we ended up getting this mint chocolate drink, and it was very liquidy, and I actually spilled it all over the floor, and the poor worker had to come and clean it up and then make us a new drink, and I felt so bad. But yeah, the drink was good. So I hope you guys liked this little tour of Shibuya 109 and me showing you all the pieces that I liked. And with that being said, we are officially done with Shibuya 109. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever been to Shibuya 109 / if you've ever heard of Shibuya 109. And that's pretty much it. I will see you in my next video. Bye!